That's Montreal's The Underground Divas on Made in Canada on Chom 97.7. Baby Doll from their self-titled debut.
The Underground Divas on Yaman 1280. We be jamming. Yaman.
Right now we're going to play some Underground Divas. They're our in-studio guests. They'll be performing live in the studio this morning, and I can't wait to have them on. We'll be doing that at about 12:30. Right now, here they are with one entitled Baby Doll out of Montreal, the Underground Divas.
Our guests we have Rick Murin, who is on vocals, guitars, percussion, bass, just about everything, but there's room enough for a few other members as well. Brent McCambridge, and what do you play, Brent?
I play guitar and harmonica.
And Joey Mulroney, who plays...
lead guitar.
And there's a couple more members
as well.
Vocals, yeah.
Okay, and there's a couple of new members as well?
New members, Tony Labau is on drums, and Andrew McNeil, who's actually singer of Whereabouts, is on bass for us.
The Whereabouts, I know those guys.
Yeah. He's an old friend of mine, and he decided to play bass for us on the live lineup, and I guess our next record and stuff too.
Yeah.
Now the band got together last year pretty well.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And I'm sure you guys aren't newcomers to this. You guys have been around. You sound like you've been around.
Yes, yeah. I played for quite a while. Joey's been in quite a few bands, Touch and Grime
Power Squad, a
few bands. I was in a band called Dead Poets. We didn't
Poets.
We didn't do a lot,
Wow.
but we did a couple CDs on our own, kind of underground CDs like we did with this here, you know. And but I've been playing since '85 or something like that, recording in hiding in the basement and recording and stuff since Multitrack came out, you know. And
so you guys got together last year, wrote 18 songs. I'm sure more, but there were 18 on this album. Put this album out really quick. I think in September.
Yeah, we did.
You recorded it and then put it out in October.
Partially in our friend's basement. Well, mostly in our friend's basement in Verdun, and a lot in my girlfriend's cottage up north. And we did it very, very basement recording, but very nice digital recorder that my friend Eric bought, and microphones that are real. That was the whole key, was the great microphones, great recorder.
Right.
We were able to do it live off the floor, a couple dubs, pretty much like that, you know.
Out of Montreal, that's the Underground Divas, and we have three members of the band in the studio with us this morning. They'll be performing live, and they're just across from me. I'd like to say hi to Rick, Brent, and Joey. The red button there.
There we go.
Hey, how you doing?
Hey,
it's been a while. Last time you were in, it was about a couple of months ago. It was for the Yaman show.
Yeah, great.
And this morning we're offering the crowd a little something that's quite different. We'll be playing live in the studio this morning, and I'm looking forward to hear that.
That's great.
And what do you have lined up? Mostly stuff from the album?
Yeah, we're gonna play. We're gonna wing a couple songs from the CD, and yeah, it's gonna be great.
Last special.
Yeah.
Okay, so we have Rick, Brent, and Joey in from the Underground Divas. Guys, you have some CDs to give away, maybe a little longer on in the program. We'll be doing that.
Sure.
And we'll be getting you on live in about, another few minutes.
Okay.
And we'll take it from there.
These guys saw me play with another band I was in at the time when we met.
Yeah.
And that's how we met. And they were playing
Yeah,
country
you guys-
licks, and they're like, hey.
We stole Joey from another band. We came and met him, and we kind of asked him to come join. Actually, it was kind of weird because we met him, and we gave him our number and everything, and we said, call us because we really need, someone to play. I loved what he was doing with the band. The band was Touch, by the way. We're still actually together, and they're a really cool band, really. We said, give us a call, and I don't know if he lost the number. He said he lost the number. I don't know. I don't know if I believe that, but we really did not see him until a couple months later when I seen a directory in the Mirror for bands, and I seen Touch, and I went, Joey never called us back, and I emailed them, and within, I swear to God, about an hour, I got an email back, and all of a sudden Joey's calling me, and I'm like, remember us, Brent and I, we've seen him with the band. I said, come down, let's meet, and we had maybe
We were
5
in
or 6
finally
songs.
played
Yeah,
me
we
a
were
song.
Like, and just put him in the corner and said, "Okay,
Did you ever hear Graham Parsons?
you got to play with us." Yeah.
Yeah.
You ever heard of Graham Parsons? Check out Graham Parsons. You didn't know
Check
who
out Graham Parsons.
was.
Yeah, and he was just
heard
like,
of him, but,
whatever. I like bluegrass. I like country, and so we're like, okay, well, give us a call. Come on.
There's a lot of country in this music and Underground Divas, sort of crying in your beer kind of stuff. I guess your influences must have been was it more country or was it more country rock? Like I'm thinking Graham Parsons, Flying
Yes.
Burrito Brothers, Poco, all those bands.
Yeah,
was it
stuff
more
like
that?
that for sure. John Prine and and then some of the new people. I was really inspired honestly from this to even say it. It sounds like a bit bandwagon or something, but that whole old brother thing that happened.
Oh yeah, and sold
was-
rather well.
Yeah, well, that just the music itself was just so like kind of mellow and simple and
real.
Yeah, like I've seen a live version of that show, and there's one mic on the stage and everyone around it and
Right.
stuff, and I think that we can do that too. We're pretty electric as well, but we can
Right.
also just play right here, and the songs come across the exact same way as the record. So we have a few different ways of doing this band. Our first show we did it in an art gallery, just the three of us. And we just played the Swimming last Sunday as a 6-piece finally,
Right.
the full thing.
Yeah.
And it was nice to hear the pedal steel in there. I have to admit, that's
Well, there's a
pretty
real
odd-
history of country flavored music in Montreal. There have always been like
It's everywhere. It's always been-
venues and
It's real. It doesn't matter what you like. You could be into the White Stripes new
Right.
album, and you come and sit in front of our band, and you're going to be impressed. There's no doubt. You're going to like it.
The Rolling Stones. I've always felt that the Rolling Stones would actually put out a country album. They have enough songs,
I wish
Girl
they
with the
would.
Faraway Eyes,
I wish they would.
Country Honk,
I wish
Sweet
they-
Virginia. But those influences certainly are here on this album.
So inspired.
and
from it.
and there's actually one song where you credit the Stones because you got a little too
I
close.
think we have
Yeah,
to. I think
Yeah.
we had to. It's just, it is. There's obviously the the lick of Honky Tonk Woman, and
Yeah.
there's just that ending that is
Sweet
so
Virginia.
Sweet Virginia. That,
Yeah,
but then we put our own thing. No, I find it's a good balance between the two. I think it's a fair split.
But you did give credit. Now, did you have to get a hold of Mick or
I
Keith,
remember
or
the Verve,
Yeah.
a few years ago, and all they had was a sample.
a sample of something really obscure?
really
yeah.
a bizarre live
And
tribute
they
album.
lost every nickel on that song.
and it was
Yeah.
like, what's up with that? And so I don't,
Did you write the company, the publisher, and?
no, we have not. No.
Oh, so
No, we have not. So you know what?
It's not
It would actually
technically out
be
yet.
kind of cool if they want to come to us. I don't care that. If I could get in touch with them, if I
at
could,
least Michael Jackson doesn't own the rights, so
that's
I don't think. I'm not sure.
maybe we could talk Keith into coming and do something with us, like we did with Graham Parsons, and
Graham Parsons was a big influence on us, actually.
absolutely. You know what is probably the biggest one on this band, and either directly or even indirectly as
far
well.
as
to
writing
just
songs.
Yeah, and the Burrito Brothers too. Just that sound. They had this sound that we kind of want, and we kind of I think got a little bit.
Recording in a big studio twice, and no, I didn't like the experience at all, actually, because
Yeah,
I had no control over all the equipment and stuff, and I was so used to having my board and my Verb and my mic, and I know how to get stuff out of that, and I found that I was working with a guy who was actually very good, but we didn't seem to gel, and it was, so you leave with a bit of a sour. You don't leave, you don't leave fulfilled doing what you wanted to do,
Well,
but
chemistry is a big part of the recording process, yeah.
for sure. And with this, we were just in basements, and especially when we went up
Grimey's basement.
Grimey's basement, especially when we went up north, to Pretty Acres, and which was on the night of the eclipse.
Is that right next door to Green Acres, man?
It's kind of left of center of Kitty Acres. No, it's that was great up north. That was great.
Yeah,
We
it
were
was
up-
a
little special.
eclipse when we were recording.
Yeah, it was the night of the
Yeah.
eclipse, and we
Yeah.
started. I remember that was just so great. We're starting to record up here on this night, and we'd be able to stay up till 4 a.m, and we had a nice little makeshift mixing room. And
Nice
we're-
big fire after.
big
recording.
fire, great food.
Yeah, there's something special about going up in the country. Like, I've never recorded there, but I have played several times up north, and it is magic.
It's the
and
best.
It's got to be the air.
It's
And-
the- it's
and-
the-
It is.
yeah, it is the
The
air.
acoustics
It is.
of the mountains.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
It's really a rush.
yeah.
Loved it.
Whether you're
Loved
buzzed
it.
or not, man, it's just a real rush. My very special guest, hour number 2, local artist, the Underground Divas.
The Underground Divas launched this album in October in a church in Verdun.
Yes, we did.
Are you guys all from Verdun? Is that
No.
Well,
Brent-
Joe's from
I'm from Chateauguay.
Joe wants to be from
He
Verdun.
commutes.
Joe's
Yeah.
gonna move.
That's the
to
retirement
He's
home for
actually
Verdunners.
aspiring
Actually,
to go to Verdun, and it's true because we've been
It's a
there
great
forever.
place.
They're trying to get
It's
out. I'm
great.
like,
No,
I
he's-
want to
he,
move.
well, he
Oh,
does.
it's a
He
great
has a lot
time
of
to
friends
grow
there
up.
now too. And
Is there
it's
a little separate musical community in Verdun that we don't know about? Is there anything like that happening, or is it just you guys?
It's not
Just
big.
cheaper rent, so
It's we're you know what it is it's a lot of people that want to, and But I mean, I always have been doing it too. I mean, I always been, like I said, I've always been recording, always been writing stuff. Just this is the one that is worth to come out.
Yeah.
To go, I'll go to Toronto or I'll go to wherever with it. I'll go on a bus with these guys, And
So speaking of Toronto, you guys will be going for Canadian Music Week.
absolutely,
Yeah.
March 4th, Silver Dollar Room,
Yeah, I've
Thursday
been
night,
there.
9 a.m. You were telling me that you said. And but
It's just right next door to the Elmo Combo, almost.
Yeah, it's on Spadina.
Yeah, it is,
Yeah, we have a showcase there, and then the next
venue.
night we're playing in Peterborough at the Moho, which is the Montreal House in Peterborough.
Wow, I've never heard of it.
Yeah, we just talked with a guy there, and apparently it's a nice little community. There's Trent University there, I believe, so
yeah.
there's quite a crowd there, and it's pretty good. They're
Well,
actually
Southern
paying us.
Ontario, this kind of music, I think you're going to do rather well.
They're
you
actually
know?
paying us some money too,
Wow.
apparently.
2, 3, 4.
Couple more selections from the Underground Divas. They're in the studio with us this morning here on 1280 CFMB. It is now 12:36, and Rick and the boys will be playing you some music in the next few moments. And it looks like they're all tuned up. Guys, your mic on? You ready to go? Don't forget the red button. That's the one that'll put you on the radio.
Red button.
You're all set? Yep.
Okay. So we do, this is Last Vessel.
Last Vessel, live and direct on 1280 CFMB. This is the Underground Divas.
May Godspeed protect me as the song I feared sounded. Cross my hands when you're ready to send me away. The score's met with rose blood on this harlequin's requiem. So let the hands of a stranger build my last vessel for my body to lay. Bury me up the levee and carry me 12-handed. My guitar got too heavy for me to play. For when the next flood I'll descend off in the mud, and the wicked river shall wash my last vessel and my body away.